We've all been told, step out of your box. The thing is, we like to settle and be comfortable with where we are, even when it's not the best situation. We're also creatures of habit, and we like the familiar routines. Stepping outside of the box means facing challenges and uncertainties, and a number of us don't really love that idea. We second-guess things because it's a risk. But then, we've also heard the words by Neil Donald Walsh, who says, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. With this, despite the chances of discomfort, chaos, or worse, failure, it pushes us to try something new. Why? Because taking a risk is essential for growth. It's when we overcome challenges that we begin to see growth. Bo Jackson, an all-star in both professional baseball and basketball, has lived by these words, and it led him to success. So let's hear what he has to say when it comes to stepping out of your box. We are First Choice Family Services, and we're going to talk about the advice from this successful athlete who has turned his life around. Stick with us through this video, and it might do the same for yours. Welcome back. So if you're the kind of person that is always looking to learn new things, we are sure you're going to love this video. But before we get into it, please ensure you hit that notification bell to stay tuned to our daily hacks and news about the DSP industry and the DD community. If our videos help you improve your life by at least 1%, please consider subscribing or leaving a comment. Remember that we are here to serve you. What does step out of your box mean?
My professors and teachers, also my coaches, they encourage me to step outside of my comfort zone. And what they meant by that is that when I came here as an 18-year-old freshman, I came here with a speech impediment. And I was terrified to even answer a one-word answer in class because I knew that I would stutter. I inherited from my father, so did two of my sisters. One way that I conquered my gift that the man upstairs gave me was I decided to step outside of that comfort zone and do things that I would never, ever do. I took a public speaking class. And it scared the daylights out of me. But I knew that if I didn't conquer my fear of standing in front of people like you to speak, that I couldn't get to where I wanted to go.
If I don't conquer my fear, I won't get to where I want to go. That's the key takeaway from Bo Jackson. Have a little courage and step outside your box to do something you never thought you could. Be stronger than your fear. Why should you step out of your box? So you might feel motivated to step outside your box after hearing all that. Now let's listen to Bo Jackson as he talks about what he's learned after living by those words.
So when you sit there and you question yourself and you think about what you're going to do and how you're going to go out and find a job in this economy, think about this. Think about stepping outside of your comfort zone. If I can do it, anybody can. By me stepping outside of that comfort zone, I've been able to speak in front of groups of people ranging from elementary school teachers to Fortune 500 companies. And every time I spoke, I learned something new about myself. It really doesn't matter what field or degree that you're going in. Always keep an open mind that there's something out there for each and every one of you. You will find your niche in life. I did. A lot of these professors have. A lot of your teachers have. And it's up to you to go out there and find your niche.
The only way you're going to find your niche, what you're great at, or which field you will excel in, is when you take that one step outside your box. That's always the first step. To conclude, Bo Jackson leaves us with these final words.
If you don't think you can, you can't. You've already failed. Step outside of that box You may have to step outside that box a couple of times, but you know something? In the long run, you will reap the benefits for stepping outside of that box.
If you were to just remain inside your box, why did the space outside of it have to exist? Isn't the space outside meant for you to explore, but you just have never had the courage to do it? Push the limits of moving outside your comfort zone. Have enough courage to look past your fear and the uncertainties. You might just end up doing something amazing in your life. Now it's your time to move. Get services. If you have a developmentally disabled family member who needs support, please click below or in the description to get Uncompromised DSP Services. Become one of our staff. Remember that the First Choice Family Services doors are always open for results-driven professionals. Feel free to show your support to the developmentally disabled community by donating or participating in our charity and campus ambassadors programs. Get involved. Be social. Finally, get in touch with us through our social media channels to be updated on the news in the DSP industry and the developmentally disabled community. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends in need of a job after you subscribe. Thanks very much for watching. And remember, First Choice Family Services is your information resource for the DSP industry. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can stay connected.